Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I try to bring you new providers, new technologies, and introduce you to the best professionals in the industry, all so you can make informed decisions. Today, I'd like to welcome back Heather Tenuto, the CRO of Zift Solutions, the sponsor of the Top Gun Show. Throughout her career, Heather has helped tech companies accelerate revenue through both direct sales and channel partnerships. Her two passions come together in her role as Chief Revenue Officer at Zift, where her mission is to help companies achieve real channel success. Previously, Heather served as VP of SMB Business and Indirect Channels at Office Depot and Vice President of Channels at ShoreTel. Prior to ShoreTel's acquisition of M5 Networks in 2012, she spent 5 years at the SaaS startup in several roles, leading sales and marketing efforts. Heather, my friend, welcome back to the Top Gun Show.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm so happy I got to be invited back, although I guess we are sponsoring, so that's cheating, I guess.
Well, it's not cheating. I could say no.
That's true. That's true. It's really good to see you, Steve.
It's good to see you as well. It's been a couple years since you've been on the show, so let's start from scratch. Tell us a little bit about Zift Solutions.
So Zift Solutions is a platform, a partner relationship management platform that gives suppliers everything they need to drive more revenue from their channels. Simply put, we help with recruiting channel partners and training channel partners and giving them all the tools they need to sell and market your solutions. And then most importantly, giving channel leaders the data so that they know what's working and what's not, so they can adjust and repurpose their investments and create even more revenue.
That's a great overview. I mean, I can't imagine anybody being in the indirect sales channel without using your services. I mean, it's a spyglass into ROI. Why do it if you don't use Zift? It's just so clear to me. But anyway, as you're speaking with prospects and clients, what's the number one thing you're hearing in terms of challenges and opportunities for channel professionals?
You know, it's a tough time right now for everybody, and the most important thing that any revenue person can do is help drive more revenue, but really know how they're going to use the investments they're given to provide a result. So people don't want to take a lot of risks right now. So having the ability to really understand what investments are going to pay off and be able to prove ROI on the investments you're going to make is central not only to channel salespeople, but direct salespeople as well. So there's no guessing. It's like, show me that this is going to work, prove it's going to work, show me the data, and I'll make more investments. And so everyone's looking at that. How can I get my hands around the data around what's working in my channel program, what's not, so that I can ask for more investment and grow that revenue stream?
Yeah, it's so important. But how does Zift do that? I mean, what do you have special tools, and I'm assuming you have proprietary ways to give that information to the channel leaders, both direct and indirect?
Well, I think that the data is out there, right? Like, there's data everywhere. And the difference with Zift is that we built our platform from the ground up. All of the features and benefits you're getting from our platform exist in a single code base. So you get two things from that, Steve. You get an unbelievable partner experience where they're coming in, they don't feel like there's ever double work. They come into the platform, they can do all the things they want to do, and they have a wonderful experience because they're doing it all in one place, and it feels like one experience, not a whole bunch of bolted on applications. So once the partners are doing everything in one place, we can pull the data in one place. So channel leaders can look at what asset the partner is using to drive revenue and how much revenue did that specific asset drive. Or I can look at what certification level did my partners who are driving the most revenue reach. So I can really look at that data all in one place that I own, and see what's working, see what's not working, and then reinvest or invest more in the things that are creating revenue. Too often, the data is everywhere, and we're forced, especially as channel leaders, to make guesses about what's driving the return. And Zift really gives you the ability to make really informed decisions about what's working and what's not.
Yeah, it's amazing to me. I mean, I said it at the beginning here, but I can't imagine the amount of hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars that are spent both on the direct and the indirect sales channel without the information and the data to determine the ROI. So again, if you're doing this, you got to call Zift. It just makes sense to me. Am I missing something?
I mean, first of all, right, for job security. So I've said this out loud and it's a little bit controversial. I started a little argument on LinkedIn. Like a channel leader's job, their number one job is to prove that their route to market is the most efficient and effective for the company. That's one job. And so in order to do that, you've got to have telemetry. You've got to know where your investments are and what's returning. Partner happiness is really, really important, but unless there's a revenue gain for the supplier, it's not going to work out so well for you. So channel leaders need that financial acumen, and they need the tools to get them the data that they need to prove like that your number one job is that your route to market is the most effective for the company.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to dig into this next week with your Senior Director of Business Operations. So you've laid a good groundwork, Heather. Thank you for your time. But first, last question. I've already asked you like a personal, little known fact about yourself. I want you this time to tell me something that you're grateful for.
Oh gosh, something that I'm grateful for. I think I'm grateful for flexibility in time. I feel like I'm at this point in my life, in my career, where, and I work for a company with a culture where there's some flexibility around my time, and I get to spend a little bit more time with my daughter than I have in the past. And I'm just really grateful for that. We got a chance to see Taylor Swift on Sunday, and I was just thinking, this is the greatest thing ever. Like how much gratitude, right? That we were able to be here and enjoy that. And she seemed to be a big fan. There was a lot of screaming, but anytime I get to, I love what I do, but getting time to spend with my daughter is amazing. So I think that's what I'm most grateful for.
Great answer. Great. I love these just off the cuff answers, man. I love it. Great job. Great job. Well, hey, I know you're busy. You're busy changing the world for the channels, and I'll let you get back to work. Thanks for carving out time out of your busy schedule to be on the Top Gun Show. I really appreciate it. It's so great to see you again.
Good to see you, Steve. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody.